Hey everybody, welcome to another Community Spotlight. Hi, my name is Brian Schrader. I'm with the Coastline NC Real Estate team at BlueCoast Realty Corporation down here in southeastern North Carolina. Hey, today's community is a new one. It's called Terrapin. It's located just a few minutes west of downtown Wilmington. It's a Logan Homes development, and it's brand new. It's just getting kicked off. They got a few homes. They got some models that have gone up. So let's dive into it and take a look at Terrapin. Terrapin, it's right off of 74, 76. So if you go outside or go west of downtown Wilmington, you can reach their entrance here, as you can see. But this is pre-development. They do have a lot of the streetscapes in the main entrance. They got some sidewalks, but we're going to talk about the plan because every community has to start somewhere. So as you can see here, they've already got the sidewalks in, the entrance. They got a lot of the landscaping in. But one of the cool things about Terrapin is being close proximity to all these great beaches that we have here. We have some that face south in Brunswick County. We also have a chain of barrier islands that face east, so you're going to be anywhere from 30 minutes to 35 minutes to an area beach where they got white sands, real pretty water. So if you're into the coastal atmosphere, boating, paddleboarding, fishing, this might be a good spot, especially because it's kind of tucked in, kind of safe from storms and whatnot. But here's a shot, Wrightsville Beach. That's going to be your closest beach to Terrapin. It's going to be about 30 minutes away. You also are going to be really close to the historic riverfront of downtown Wilmington. Here's some shots of the river. Here you're going to find the Riverwalk, where you're going to have restaurants, things to do, nightlife. There's concerts down at Live Oak Pavilion. So it's a really cool asset to have downtown Wilmington and all these cool historic homes at your fingertips. It's going to be probably about 15-20 minute ride from Terrapin to downtown Wilmington. So it's really cool. You're kind of close to the river, you're close to good medical, not too far away from the airport as well. For immediate grocery shopping, you're going to have the Brunswick Forest Village Center that you see here. Also, there's a medical center there, there's Lowe's Food, there's restaurants, there's ortho, there's dental, there's a pharmacy, there's a coffee shop, pretty much for everyday convenience factor. Okay, so let's move along. We're going to take a look at where Terrapin is located here on the map. As you can see here, the red arrow, it's just west of downtown Wilmington. So it's got that good proximity where you're tucked in, 30 minutes from an area beach. So you're kind of sheltered from some of the, hurricanes that we get here, the storm surge. You don't have to worry about that. But we're going to take a look at the flood map that I do in all my communities. Now, this flood map's a little unique. This is brand new. You do see the blue area. Now that is in zone AE. Everything outside of that is going to be in zone X. But one of the weird things about some of these new developments, a lot of this area as they develop will be outside of that AE zone. So flood zones are a little tricky. So I think most of the homes and home sites in this development are going to be outside the flood zone if they're not now, or they're going to develop it so it comes out of that AE zone. But always check, always, talk to your realtor, make sure, or an insurance agent, make sure you know where you stand as far as that's concerned. Moving along to the figures, taxes are based on assessed value. So if you own a home in Terrapin that's assessed at $500,000, you'll roughly pay around $3,500 in annual real estate tax. The HOA in Terrapin right now is going to be around $1,976 per year, and that's going to include a clubhouse, community pool, dog park, fitness center, walking and biking paths, jogging trails, maintenance on the common area, pickleball courts, playground, sidewalks, and the trails. So it's going to be a really unique neighborhood. Now, this is, like I said before, pre-development. I'm going to show you some of the renderings that we have here. Here's a shot of what their pool is going to look like there at Terrapin. I heard it's going to be pretty spectacular. They're going to have a really cool clubhouse with a fitness center in it, because that's really big here in the area. They're going to have pickleball courts. They're going to have gathering places such as fire pits throughout. They're going to have walking trails throughout the whole entire development. But kind of getting back to what it looks like now, here's some shots live of what this pre-development community looks like. Again, they have some model homes that they've just built. There's a couple different builders in this community, which we'll talk about here in a second. But as you can see here, there's some trees throughout. There's a lot of land to be developed here in Terrapin, but this is going to be the backside or the center of the actual community. And I'll show you a map, but this area right in here is where their amenity center is going to go in. So you can imagine they're going to probably expand that lake and have the pool area. So they're moving some dirt, they're getting some things going. But here is a shot of what they have right now. They have a couple models here that you can go and visit here, and we'll take a look at here in a second of their site plan. But you've got Logan Homes. Logan is actually doing the development of Terrapin. There's also different builders in there. There's McKee Homes right now and Logan Homes that do have models currently as we speak here. But I'm going to pan out. There's going to be some other sections, to Terrapin where there's going to be some other builders in this development. But as you can see here, you can see some of the building pads. They do have the infrastructure in, the sewer and water. But here's a shot of the plan right now. As you can see here, like 6 and 7, that's where they have their model homes. And as you can see here, 4 and 8, 8's going to be where the pool is. But you can see they have a lot of developing to go here in this area. So if you're looking to get involved into a pre-development community, I'll post a link in the description of this video that will take you to a page that's got all of their homes for sale in there currently. And as we move along, it'll get updated as well. But again, Logan Homes, the main player here in Terrapin, they're doing the land plan, they're doing the developing, and they also have section of their own homes. So I really urge people to go check out some of their models. McKee Homes right now, they do have a section in this development that they're building right now currently. But again, just right now, these are the only 2 builders in Terrapin. But I've heard there's going to be another section in Terrapin that's going to be custom homes, where they're going to have a plethora of different builders in there. So stay tuned. We'll update you when that happens. So again, Brian Schrader with the Coastline NC Real Estate team at BlueCoast Realty Corporation. Been doing real estate down here for the past 20 years. If you guys got questions, call me, shoot me a text, and we'll see you guys here in the next community update. Take care now.